Good evening and welcome to this third episode of Inside the Den. I'm your host, Jade Allen, and I'm just going to let my other hosts introduce themselves.
I'm Tyler Newkirk.
I'm Tileem Overton.
John Mark Maust.
So we're just going to get this thing started. Once again, thank y'all for watching. We appreciate all of our fans. So how's everybody doing this week? I think we'll just start off with that.
Good. It actually sounded good. We have fans.
We do have
That
fans.
sounds really good. But no, this weekend was a great weekend for me. I was able to get some homework done, catch up. Actually got an A in Professor Maust's Spanish class on the test. I got an A on the test, 100. So shout out to Professor Maust for that. But this was a great weekend. It went by really fast. Football was back. College football. This was the second week really for it. But now we got the NFL back, so that was good to see Sunday night football and watch all of those games and saw my Baltimore Ravens blow the Miami Dolphins out.
God.
But, now we got Monday Night Football tonight.
I was disappointed in my team, but
Same.
working process. But my weekend was good. I did some kind of homework, catch up on some writing. Just enjoy the volleyball game and all. But that was really how my weekend went. So, yeah.
My weekend, my in-laws came to visit, so it was a good time. And then I had to do a lot of grading, so
That's always
almost
good.
caught up on that.
How's the in-laws? You cook something special for them?
Actually, they wanted to take us out to eat, so we just did that.
That's always
That's good.
good.
Yeah.
But then Sunday I cooked for my friends who came over for dinner. Made red beans and rice.
Nice.
Where was the invite?
You gotta go to church to eat.
Really?
Jade came last week.
That's a requirement.
You a chef?
I cook, yeah.
He's got like 37,000 cookbooks in his house.
I mean, 'cause I be seeing y'all go to these places or Mexican restaurants and all, and I be like,
Yeah.
they be eating really
Yeah.
good.
No,
Like,
so that's our field trip program we're doing with the Spanish students. But anyone can come. If you're in a Spanish class, you can come for extra credit. If you're not in a Spanish class, you can come and just have a good time. The next one could be this Wednesday. We're going to La Michoacana, which is an ice cream shop here in Jackson.
really?
So if you're interested, we'll talk to you after the show. Make sure you get the details.
You gotta buy your own food though.
Yeah,
Have your money.
I don't have a budget for that. I wish I did, but we still have a good time.
You ain't got it.
I've been once. It was cool. I liked
Just stay at the dorms. You ain't got it.
it. Hit up the cab.
What about you, Jay? What's your weekend look like?
My weekend was good. Got over a little cold that I was given. I had fun at the volleyball games. Yeah, it was pretty much the same old, really. Went to the movies. Saw It, Chapter 2.
How was it?
It was
I heard
good.
it was long. I heard it was like
It's
3 hours.
It's very long.
Really?
It's 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Yes.
To watch the clouds?
Yeah.
Plus the previews, that's at least 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the credit. That's a lot.
Yeah. So I mean, but it was a good time. It was a good time.
Good movie.
It was
So it's not worth it.
it was good. I thought it was kind of funny. There were some parts that were funny. I'm jumpy, so I was kind of scary, but
Like scary
some
movies.
parts like it's not necessarily that I was scared. It's just I don't like things jumping at me. I got bad nerves.
I like
So-
some movies now. They really ain't that scary like they used to be. Like
Yeah.
movies now, it's more of
Get
a
around the corner.
something
Yeah,
will shock
it
you, but it's
wasn't-
like more funny.
It wasn't scary. It was more, like I said, it's just stuff jumping at you that something's gonna jump at you, but and if you're not
That clown.
if you're not
Whoa.
shaky like I am, you probably won't be scared. But I jump even if I see the thing that's about to jump at me. So I'm not a good example. But yeah, that's pretty much how my weekend went.
Sounds like a interesting. You saw it, got jumpy.
Got jumpy.
I mean, but no, the volleyball team, that was also, we'll
Yeah,
get to that really in
we'll
the
get to
second
that.
segment, but that was like really dope.
Yeah,
so just
that was the
really
highlight.
Shout out, yeah.
So we're just gonna go over a few things that's happening on campus, a few things we want to talk about. First, we'll get to the most important thing. Midterms are coming up at the end of this month. Please make sure y'all study. Please make sure you go to the library.
Start studying now.
Well, you should have started studying already. But
Don't wait
if
till
you've
midnight.
if you've reached this point and you're in a Spanish class and you don't know how to spell hola at this point,
Or any class.
or you don't know your professor's name, I think that first, go to office hours.
Mm-hmm.
Second, go to class.
Let me just jump in and say something about office hours.
Use them.
Use them. In college is one of the points in your life where you have, I can't think of another stage in life where there's so many people who are sitting in their offices waiting to help you. You have a professor for each of your classes. We have counselors, chaplains, faculty, staff. There are literally a couple hundred people on this campus sitting in their office waiting for you to come so they can help you. And so if you're not getting help, maybe it's because you're not asking for it.
And I think that's where, at least with your classes, now I can speak to the Spanish classes with Professor Maust, but that's why I feel like students should be successful in your classes, because you do provide so much help for us, whether it be office hours or the tutoring in grades or different extra credit opportunities that you provide for us. And he tutors in grades every Tuesday. So every Tuesday, I believe it's 7
to 9.
He's in there for helping. He's in there to help us out. We get the extra credit opportunities to go eat food, speak the language.
If you're not getting help, are you asking for help, right? And that's just throwing that out there. But yeah, midterms coming up. Don't study the night before a test. I hate when I'm giving a test and somebody walks in the door and they say, "I know I'm going to pass this test because I stayed up till 4 a.m. studying." I just shake my head because, that's when you have a student who, they didn't even know all the material, but they wore themselves out staring at the book for hours all night, and they're so stressed and worn out that they can't even spell their name right. I have literally had students misspell their own names on tests. And don't do that. Study early, study well early, and then the night before the test, rest. Go to bed a little bit early so that you're relaxed and calm and can be your best during the test and not stretched thin.
I don't know, I have a thing where if the day before the test is happening, if I don't know it, I just don't know it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
If you didn't learn it before the test, you're not going to learn it in those couple hours before the test.
Yeah, true.
Start now.
And then Mr. McKendra, they got that freshman mandatory every Tuesday in Millennium, but it's not just I saw a lot of juniors and sophomores in there also. So if you need the help, they have that every Tuesday. What time? 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock from 7.
Yeah, something like that.
So get the help. Help all around the campus. It's either help is around the campus. So it's either do you want the help or not.
Yeah.
And like Mr. Jemison would say, if you'll come to class, just go to Mr. Blackman. Drop the class.
I know for mass comm majors, at least, we have study halls every Tuesday from 5:30 to 7. So if you're a mass comm major, whether you come on productions or anything, if you're a freshman, if you've never met us, we'll still help you. We'll still help you. We'll let you in. Yeah. Come down here. Only thing we cannot help you with is math. So
yes, that's
come
good.
without your butt. There's a reason we're mass comm majors. No, I'm joking.
You go see Dr. Douglas. He'll help you.
Come down.
He'll help you.
Come study with us. Next thing on the agenda, NPHC has some things going on.
Yes. We have NPHC week coming up. Those dates, that'll be a full week, obviously the week. But that'll be September 15th through the 21st. We actually just had a meeting about that before the show. Those dates are confirmed. We moved it around. So as the week progresses and as we get closer to it, you'll start seeing different things post up on the social media pages. But for the first Sunday, that 15th, we'll have midnight movie. It'll be John Wick 3 in the Shack, which is also Stone Amenities. Rotel and drinks will be provided, and that will be from around 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. or 12, midnight.
Yeah.
So there you go. That'll be the first day that kicks off NPHC week. But again, that'll be September 15th through the 21st.
Write those dates down if you plan on coming.
Yes.
And I think that's a good spot to end on.
Yeah.
End on some food. Get you some Rotel. Get there early because the food will probably go fast.
Yes.
So hang with us. We'll come right back.
The library located in CMAC at Lane College is not only the pursuit of potential, but it is where we learn to succeed. With over a collection of 90,000 volumes of print and non-print materials, the library provides 10,942 ebooks for faculty members, students, and staff members. Sections are designed for individual study, small group study rooms, seminars, viewing rooms, and computer facilities. Staffed with 3 beautiful librarians, this is definitely where true potential is conquered.
Why are you doing all this speeding? What time you gotta be there, huh? You ain't James Bond. You ain't some GTA character. You are not on Fast and Furious, okay? This is real life, and you are a normal pedestrian. Look at a speed sign, all right? Turn off that radio. Pay attention so you don't end up killing somebody like this fool almost did to me. This message is sponsored by Lane College, the power of potential. And remember, drive carefully.
Hey everybody, I hope your students enjoyed your summer. This 2018-2019 school year, we have a lot in store for you. And speaking of stores, make sure you visit your local bookstore so you can get your books. Every student this year is entitled to their own books. It's included in your tuition. So stop by today. It's behind your water tower located right by the all-girls dorm. On your way there, you'll see the gym and you'll see the blacktop. Just make sure you're looking out for the bookstore. We can't wait to see you.
And welcome back here for this second segment. Again, I'm your host, Tyler Newkirk, alongside Jade Allen, Tileem Overton, and Professor John Maust. Thank you all for sticking with us for the second segment. First segment was really great. We're going to kick off this second one talking about sports. We had a really fun-filled sports in some areas, and in other areas, it's a struggle. There's a lot of struggle.
But
We're
to work.
trying.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. We're trying.
One step at a time.
Baby steps.
You gotta crawl before you can walk.
So
You gotta crawl before you can walk.
There you go.
We'll give you the bad news first. The bad news. The football team got destroyed this past weekend.
Destroyed.
Listen. You want the truth. Sorry. But they lost 34-0. It was a hard-fought game. They did try.
Yeah.
As the game progressed, they kind of picked things back up. And in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, they only gave up 3 points and then a touchdown in the fourth. So the effort was there.
Yeah.
It's just some first week problems that they had to get through, too many penalties. They just kind of had to go back to the drawing board, get things back together, and look to regroup
I
week
believe
2.
there was a video that went on Instagram with Coach Burrows. He was saying that they prepared for the wrong quarterback. So it was probably a little bit of scrambling that had to go on there to get ready for that. So it's probably why.
Yeah.
There was an increase
Yeah.
as the quarters went on because they adjusted.
But and listen, and I said what I said, but it was like really and truly, they got better as the game went on.
Right.
Right. In the first quarter, they gave up 2 touchdowns. Second quarter, they gave up a touchdown and a field goal. Third, just a field goal, and then the fourth, finally, just a touchdown. So again, that effort was there. They didn't quit. They didn't give up. They had to kind of adjust on the fly, which can be tough, especially against an FCS opponent like South Carolina State University. So there.
And it's their first time not playing each other.
Exactly.
So
plus now I know you got to consider the travel that went into it. They had a long travel on the bus.
What time did they leave Friday?
like around 4
4
a.m.
4 in the morning.
I had a
Yeah.
group of them come to my office Thursday to take their test early because they were leaving.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
left
super
around
early.
4 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
Plus, like we said, there's a higher division team. It's a lot of gaps in between what we have access to and what they have access to. So I think that the fact that we went out there and we still held our own is a tribute to our football team.
Yeah.
So.
Now we got to put that game away behind us. New week, and new fresh start. Prepare from quarterbacks from offense to defense to special teams. Prepare the right way, and try to get everybody in and out. So we can get this season back on track the way they want it to be. So
Right.
I
think we got Texas College of Links.
Yeah.
Yes.
Texas College in Tyler, Texas. But that's going to be the thing, too. You just spoke about it, preparing. That's going to be the key. Now that they have a week 1 base film that they can build off of and learn from their mistakes, see things that they did right and how they can continue to evolve in those areas, that's going to be key. But again, like, you know, they got thrown off. They had a challenge that they weren't quite expecting, which it happens.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure now strategies will change, and as they go play Texas College, they'll this time prepare for multiple quarterbacks and multiple running backs. You know, they're gonna make sure they're well equipped to defend different positions.
They could turn this season around this Saturday, and make it a positive season, make it a winning season this year. So, I mean, it's just all about preparing, being focused, staying, you know, playing our game.
Yeah.
And not nobody else's. That's all they ask for. So.
And it's a lot of hype around the football team too this
Yeah,
year.
it
It's
is.
a lot of hype around the football team. We got some new faces, returning faces, and also, you know, some transfer students. So that's gonna be big. Plus, I know we got some freshmen who are looking to make an impact this year as well. So again, it's just about building off of those mistakes that you made in week one, and also building off of the things that you did right. Because I'm sure they did a lot right. We didn't have the luxury of taking that trip because we were here covering volleyball. But I'm pretty sure there was a lot of good, even though the score didn't quite reflect it.
And just not the players, also the coaches. Make the right calls, you know, have the right decisions. And so, you know, it starts with the coaches and then the players. So it's just all one big thing. We're just trying to get that win at the end of the day.
It's
so,
like week one of the NFL. You saw a lot of teams get blown out, or you saw a lot of teams lose tough games or overtime games. It's just, again, about getting that first week out of the way. You got the first week jitters out the way. Now you can fully divulge into your whole playbook and your whole system.
And their first home game will be on the 21st.
Yes, against Edward Waters College from Jacksonville, Florida.
Come support the Wayne Dragons.
On to a more positive thing. Volleyball did an amazing job at their tournament. I think this is the first time we've hosted a tournament, from my understanding.
And we talked about that new court.
That new court. It gave us some, what was it? Gave us some mojo.
Yeah, it gave us some Austin Powers.
They gave us some mojo. They showed out. They showed up and they showed out this past weekend. And I hope you guys watched it because it was really good.
The stands was pretty packed a little bit, you know, because you know, I was getting excited. My first time doing the broadcast with Mr. Josh, you know, I was kind of nervous, but
Mr. Lemons.
Yeah.
Mr. Josh.
Mr. Lemons. Oh, Mr. Josh Lemons. I didn't know his last name, so I thought his name was Josh. But first time did it, so he was just helping me. He was just helping me get through it. But I was like, you know, I couldn't scream because I'm on the mic. But I mean, I was just like, okay, because I was like, Aza Ray, she's spikes, and she was just pounding. I was like, okay.
She gave me some good pictures too. For social media.
Yeah.
They jump pretty high.
They do, and they strong. You know, they strong. Cause I mean,
I think
that ball you can hit face with that ball.
I think I saw on Facebook somebody was like they smacked the skin off the ball.
Another thing too, like even going back to height, you got Cameron, you got Tamari, like those two right there at the net are that's a nice little 1-2 combo right there. Then you got Brielle Hawkins. It's another freshman. Then you got Jade Allen, another freshman. Then you got Sierra, that's another freshman. So it's just like their freshmen were like really big for them in those 2 days.
So they're returning players, even I mean, it's just
Jasmine Jones, another freshman.
It's just, you know, they set in their season. You know, they set an example now. You know, they making a statement now, and the way they played this weekend, this tournament. I mean, I feel like their season is going to be just spectacular throughout the whole season.
If they keep up the same thing that they're doing, I see a championship in their future.
I'm looking forward to it.
We saying 4-0, but we also want y'all to realize these are 4 straight sweeps.
Right.
Like they swept the day Friday and they swept the day Saturday, and that's just.
Right.
I mean, they didn't lose a single set in 2 days.
No,
Domination. Not one. Like,
Not
it was
one.
straight domination. I think the cool part about that though too is also we got a chance to have our own little intermediate volleyball game after
Friday. we did, you know, we
Mascom.
had a little fun. We had a little fun.
It was fun.
I refed.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did rough. But
Somebody teach me the the rules to volleyball because apparently I can't give people technical fouls.
She did right. She was over there.
Apparently I can't.
I saw the ref. She kept doing this, and I'm like the whole out of the both Friday and Saturday. she kept doing this, and I was telling Mr. Lemons, right? I was telling him, I'm like the real, because he was talking about the problems that they was having on each side, you know, two hand, and then she kept calling it two hand. I'm like, there you go again, the two hand. So you should have called that, Jade. It had a whole bunch of stuff going on there. But it was fun.
It was.
Yeah, I don't know what something that
Y'all
we
was
doing.
out of bounds.
And we gotta give a shout out too to Jade Allen's parents. Those are actually her parents and her sister that we were playing with. I was on the team with me and T. T was on the team with the dad and the sister, so that was really cool.
Yeah,
that whole family is like a volleyball family, so that was really cool.
Just a little fun after a good game, just a little fun, you know. We had
Really
Mr. McKendrick back there, you know. He was trying to do the do. He was on the other team.
They lost, by the way, too. They dropped both sets, you know.
Yeah. they might say they won, but
don't believe it.
Yeah, don't believe it.
You call Mr. McKendrick a lot?
No, we can. No.
It wasn't Mr. McKendrick. It was the other ones.
Right,
it was the others.
It was the
others.
Reverend. We can't call the reverend.
No.
You know,
Mr. McKendrick, he just been quiet. He was quiet and he was trying to play the game. He was just playing the game. He was having fun also. So
he was the only one serving. That was the other thing. He's not that bad. Mr. McKendrick.
He ain't that bad.
He was back there serving the whole time. They couldn't get no.
They're just trying to get that. You know, you got to position your hand a certain way to hit that. Yeah, don't take volleyball for granted, y'all. Volleyball is not that easy. So I mean, it's a lot of things to volleyball than just hitting the ball and setting the ball.
Stands, sacrificing your body, throwing yourself on the floor.
Yeah.
Almost hitting half splits.
Man, running to the chairs and the bleachers.
You see them after practice; they've got ice strapped all over their body because they, you know.
That's because they play each other like it's the final tournament.
But even
and you can see it in the game. That
you push your teammate.
Hard.
Yeah.
You practice hard, so when the game comes, you're ready to play that hard.
And with them, though, it goes even beyond that. Because me and Jay was talking about this on one of the calls that we had. They pretty much had a mini game before the actual game. Like, they legit were playing each other back and forth. They diving on the floor, digs, and like they were actually having a full-on game. And we just looking like, God, Jesus.
You got a game still.
I know.
We need you to be in here.
Talking about practice.
Yeah, even though at the end of it, everybody, you mess up, they still good job, you good job. So I mean, like, that the support of the team and you know they support the players, whoever. I mean, it's just that one big whole family, little sisterhood right there.
Energy never lets up.
Never.
Like their energy on the bench from the coach.
She be on the sideline, like she be on the
almost on the court.
Yeah, but you know, coaches, they gotta be in it. They gotta be in it. They gotta. You gonna hear me? You know, you gonna hear me.
You gonna hear me.
Oh man.
All right. But congratulations to the volleyball team.
Yes.
We wish you all the best as your season goes. We will continue to stream volleyball tournaments happening at Lane College. So make sure to check out our Lane page.
And also, just before we go on break, they have a tournament coming up, the Western Division Cluster. That'll be this upcoming weekend, September 13th and 14th. On Friday, they play Tuskegee at 11 a.m., Central State University at 1 p.m., and that'll be in Frankfort, Kentucky. And also that Saturday, on that Friday, they have a night game at 5 against Spring Hill College. And then that Saturday, they play Miles and Kentucky State University.
Yeah, so let's wish them luck this weekend as they go out and represent Lane College. All right, we'll catch you back in the next segment.
Are you a military veteran looking for a degree? Do you think your life experience could let you earn college credit? Well, take advantage of our Prior Learning Assessment program at Lane College. Prior Learning Assessment, also known as PLA, allows you to use your military and life experiences to earn college credit.
Come on a journey with us to a world connecting you to your college. With a world that is changing at a rapid pace and is technology driven, the Mass Communication Department provides valuable news and information to the public, providing commentary, entertaining through film, radio, television. You can count on the Mass Communications Dragons to keep you on your toes and in the know of the latest activities going on campus, on all social sites. WLCD, the voice of the Dragons.
Mitch, you don't got a parking decal? Alright, you gonna get a ticket.
A parking ticket? Man, I wish somebody would give me a parking ticket. Get out of here with that. You already know, 'cause I'm stuck. Wow.
That's what you get. That's what you get. How much?
That's
How
crazy.
much?
$50.
I bet you get that parking decal. I bet you
Man,
listen
that's
to me.
crazy.
I bet you
That is
listen to me.
crazy. Attention all Lane College students. Please be sure to get your parking decal. You can purchase a decal in the cashier's office. Parking decals are $50 for the year. This message is brought to you by Lane College.
And we're back. Welcome back to our third segment. Sorry, I am Tileem Overton alongside Jade Allen, Tyler Newkirk, and Professor John Maust. The last two segments was good topics we talked about, and today we're gonna go to the soapbox.
We're gonna go to the soapbox. But before we do that,
Before
we do that, let me get a drum roll. We are introducing, not that loud.
you might broke that table.
We are gonna introduce our new mascot. Yeah.
Blood.
We are introducing you to the one and only Plank.
Can we get a close up right here? Can we get a close up?
Get on Plank. This is
There
Plank,
he
guys. Plank is the newest addition to our family. You guys are gonna see him around a lot this school year, so just shout out, just say hey to Plank. He's friendly.
Very.
See his graphic right
Yeah,
there.
he's official now.
You can talk to Plank.
Yeah.
Like Jay said, you can hug Plank.
Yeah.
Plank took pictures with the president.
Yeah, he took
With the
I don't even have a
college
picture with the
school
president.
Not me either.
So,
you know, so
Plank is famous.
he's moving up in the world. You know, we might enroll him in some classes soon, but we're gonna
See.
We're gonna get that
We're gonna
later.
see.
He got a lot of family though.
He
Boyd
does.
as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to his godmother, Miss Kelly Boyd.
Shout out to her for accepting Plank for who he is.
Who's
His
his aunt?
auntie.
Miss
Yeah.
Dr. Rogers.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dr.
Dr.
Rogers.
Rogers.
Thank you to Mr. McKendra for introducing us to Plank.
Yes.
And bringing him into the family. Shout out to him.
He's,
Yeah.
He's a part of the family. He's blood.
He's one of a kind, you know. So that man right there, my best friend. We be talking. We talking a lot. So
Y'all talk a lot.
He understand me and I understand him.
He's a great listener.
Great.
Yeah, he is a
great
great listener.
Great, cause he ain't gonna go nowhere. So I
gonna
know.
go nowhere.
I know he gonna listen
He's
to
never
me.
gonna walk away from you.
Never.
Interrupts.
Never
Yeah,
interrupt.
He never tries to force his own opinions on you.
He even likes to spend whole days with you. Ask Kayon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ice Kayon.
He'll spend night with you. So I mean, hey, he cool.
He's cool. So
Just,
Plank,
just treat him right.
right.
That's all. Just treat him right.
Right
He says.
Plank is gonna be with us for this third segment. We get to put him on the corner right there.
You gonna say, hey, Plank?
We gonna put Plank on the corner. We got to
Well,
take care of Plank.
Plank has his own spot right there in the corner.
All right, I'm gonna make sure you don't fall, Plank.
Yeah.
Plank said hello. You know,
Yeah.
I heard him. We heard him. He said hello.
Yeah, I
too.
couldn't hear him. He don't have a mic. But
Yeah, he ain't got a mic on, but you know, he had a headset on at the
Yeah.
volleyball
He-
game.
Plank called the volleyball
He called
game.
some of the volleyball game.
It's on Facebook, so I mean,
He's a low speaker, so if it was just like a segment of just silence, that was
yeah,
Plank.
you hear a whole bunch of stuff. I mean,
All right, so we're gonna start this segment off first by saying I feel like this has happened our last few shows, but our prayers are going out once again to the people at the Bahamas. They got hit pretty hard with Hurricane Dorian. It's just a lot of damage. I believe they said it was the worst hurricane since Katrina. So I think over 60% of their homes were destroyed. So it's just a lot. a lot of anguish going on over there. So, and yeah, if you want to help, you can donate to the Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, and it's another one. I think it's change.org or something like that. Yeah, you can donate there also.
Well, I never been like in a position like how they are now. You know, all these hurricanes and coming. You know, I'm really blessed. Like I know a hurricane never came to where I've been living at on my growing up. So I mean, I don't know how they feeling right now. You know, losing their homes, have to relocate somewhere else. But you know, yeah, it's just it's hard.
I think we never really experienced that, but I moved to New Orleans 1 year after Katrina. Saw just, I mean, blocks where every house was wiped off its foundation. It's,
yeah,
you know,
it's crazy.
It's crazy. You know, it's looks like you know, it's just like everything got bulldozed.
Yeah, I saw some.
It's a long road to recovery. So it's the Bahamas are going to have a long road to getting back to where they were before. So I think prayers are a good place to start.
I think one of the few lights, if there are any lights in the situation, is that they didn't lose their main source of income in tourism. So
if you're the kind of person who likes to go on cruises,
go to the Bahamas.
Go to the Bahamas.
That's how they're going to get their money, a lot of their money in the revenue.
I don't have details on this, but having seen other places where there were disasters, I imagine there will be cruises and other trips going there for the purpose of rebuilding. You know, prayers are a good place to start. Pray for them. But if you get the opportunity to do something, do something. You know.
I'll actually be going to the Bahamas in November, so I'll be sure to spend my money there and help them.
I was gonna say that sounds like a good trip, a good service trip. You kind of just take maybe over the course of a break or winter break or spring break or something like that. Just trying to go take a cruise there just to
help build.
Fly there.
I believe Nassau's airports are open.
Okay.
And they are having Habitat for Humanity builds on the island for people who want to help, you know, with their time.
And I mean, a lot of this, the hurricane just hit, a week ago?
Yeah.
So a lot of these recovery efforts, they're still organizing. But as time goes on, they'll get organized, there'll be opportunities. So, you know, now prayers, but look for opportunities for dollars and hard work to go in and rebuild that because it's needed.
I mean, look at Puerto Rico. They're still what it's been. And honestly, when they were first looking at the trajectory of Hurricane Dorian, they thought that it would hit Puerto Rico first, which would have been crazy because actually the 1 year anniversary of Maria that destroyed everything.
You know, I mean, having lived in New Orleans during the Katrina recovery period, it takes 10 years or more for everything to kind of build back. It's not a quick overnight process.
Yeah, there are people.
So there's going to be need for help and rebuilding and support in the Bahamas for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, like, where do they go from here? Like, I know, like, it's that's the part that sucks the most about it now.
Yeah.
This is like, where do you go? Like,
you know, that's
the whole world is flipped upside down.
That's a family by family choice. You know, some of them have relatives in other parts of the world. They may choose to stay there for a season, or they may permanently relocate. Others will come back.
Question: aren't the Bahamas still owned by Great Britain or the UK? I know they were talking about that. The ministry or whatever.
I don't know that off the top of my head.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm pretty sure they are. They're not. I don't think they're independent.
No, they're not. I think there are multiple. I think the Bahamas are a group of islands.
Yeah, we're gonna look that up
too, because you know we got Google in our pockets. We might as well.
Right. We have all this.
But even though too now, like that's the thing as well. We can't necessarily. It's a little bit more harder to kind of go over there and assist them or even bring them here because you got to worry about the visas and them not necessarily being a part.
So the Bahamas are independent from the UK, but there are some islands in the same archipelago that are a part of the UK.
Yeah, they said they're still
So they became independent in 73.
yeah,
So they are
independent Commonwealth. So,
right.
Yeah.
So that's like, when this is Commonwealth, that's like Canada, Australia,
Yeah.
a lot of countries that were part of the British Empire became independent, but they still nominally recognize the Queen as their ruler. There's no real power there, but it's like a formality.
Yeah.
They put her picture on their money.
Yeah. Speaking, so segueing off the Bahamas, let's talk about our own waters here at Lane College. I walked the.
Yeah,
Me and T, we went on a run this morning. And we were walking past our pond, and I saw something that disturbed me.
Very.
There was an entire trash can in our pond. The whole trash can, bag and all, the whole thing.
Should have got a graphic. We should have took a picture.
We should have. They just picked it up. It was like they just knocked it over into the pond. Now, I know those trash cans are heavy, so I'm pretty sure the wind didn't do it.
Yeah. And then
team effort.
bottles,
Yeah,
cups from Dodge's,
yeah.
Waffle House.
Waffle House isn't even near here. You
Paper-
gotta like
paper.
drive. So you
No.
drove that over here and then threw it in the pond.
Now, I heard Dr. Hampton a year or so ago mention how much they spend per year on campus cleanup, and it's a lot. I think he said $1 million or something like that they spend every year on keeping the campus clean. And that's a huge amount of money.
Yeah.
We've got to clean up after ourselves.
And we just got to take care of the place that we live. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's that plain and simple. Like, we live here, we go to school here, we get an education here. We cherish this place. A lot of people go and just sit around the pond just to fellowship,
Right.
or just to sit around the water and have a relaxing time. Some people I know go do homework there. So,
Yes.
I mean, why not want to take care of your home and the place that you stay?
Your home is a representation of you.
Yeah, and we have a lot of tours, especially in spring semester tours. So when people come to see that, then okay, I see they don't take care of their campus. And then when we saw that, we was like, well, I mean, what was you thinking when you just threw it in there?
Would you throw a trash can in your bathtub?
Right.
A friend of mine recently mentioned that they'd driven through Lane's campus for the first time, and she was commenting on how beautiful our campus was, and we really do have some gorgeous buildings.
We do.
Bray in particular, but several buildings are very, very nice buildings. And I was glad that was her impression, is it's a beautiful campus. But, if she had driven through and parked and taken a walk, what impression would she have? We want our campus to be respected, but if we don't respect our own campus, how can we expect anybody else to respect us?
Yeah, I just want it to be something that also is cherished, like when our families come to visit us, or when alumni comes back to the school, and even when we have to think about donations,
right?
Like when different things that when that starts to happen. So it's on us to take care of this. It's on us to focus on the problem, and it's on us to take care of our home.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's the message that we are leaving you guys with. Please keep our campus clean. Plank, you got anything?
No.
He said keep our campus clean. That's what he said. All right, guys, thank you for watching with us. We wish you guys the best week. Catch us back here again next Monday, the 16th.
And keep studying for your midterms.
All right, guys. Bye.
Adios, amigos.
Have you ever felt? Are you listening? Damn.